We've got people waiting. Hello, hello. D-Lo is here and Katie's here. We are live at the Boathouse. We have Skip with us today from
Hello, everybody.
Disney Day Drinkers. If you're a part of that group, then you already know how much fun it is and how awesome it is. Skip was like, we need to go to the Boathouse, and I'm like, heck yeah, because it's one of my favorite places, as you all know. And I'm not having the Duck Duck Raz today. This is actually the coconut mojito, and it's delicious.
I'm having an old-fashioned and extra old, because I'm extra old, but a delicious old-fashioned right here.
That's really good. So let's see who all's in here first.
By the way, you've been recognized. People are stopping you, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's the crazy Disney lady."
Well, Skip is famous. If you go to any bar around here with him, he knows all the bartenders, and usually there's going to be somebody from the Disney Day Drinkers Club hanging out with Skip or recognizing Skip because they're already at the bar. I've already seen people ask him, "Can I get a picture with you? Can I get a picture with you?" Hello, Kristen. Hello, Heidi. Hello, Leslie. Jordan. Amy's in the house. What's up, my friend? All the way from Pennsylvania.
Now, when you normally do your show, are you usually having a drink while you're doing it, or is this kind of a...
Well, what do y'all think? Do I usually have a drink when I do the show? I usually always have a cocktail.
Oh, really?
Always.
That's great.
Yes. And they always know. I do have this channel marked not for children because I do drink.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I might have a swear word. You never know.
Yeah, that's nice. Maybe we can get one today.
But that is the one thing that I always do have a cocktail. Every once in a while, I'm like, but I'm not a big drinker, but I do like a cocktail every now and then.
To be honest with you, I get you on that. I'm not much of a drinker as well.
Believe it or not, I mean, I have a cocktail, but I'm usually a lightweight. I can't drink like I used to when I was younger. When I was young, I could kill shots of tequila like it was nobody's business.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, I can't do it.
That's why day drinking, I think, is more prevalent when you're older because, I go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Oh, I'm not in bed at 9 o'clock. I'm usually still out there at Epcot or in Magic Kingdom at 9 o'clock at night.
So, yeah, that's great.
So I'm not sure if you all have ever been in Skip's group before, but I wanted to introduce him because his group is fantastic. And you all know that, make sure y'all are hitting that like button when you come in because that just lets everybody know we're here. The one thing that I love about the Disney Day Drinkers group is that it's a community.
Yeah, I mean, it's a true club, the Disney Day Drinkers Club. What I love about it is it's a social group. It's, if you love Disney and you love having cocktails at Disney, then we're definitely the group for you. What's great is we celebrate the drinks, the new drinks, the old drinks, like the old fashioned here.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Boathouse has one of the best old fashions. Also, the Edison next door is fantastic for old fashions. And so you get to know the drinks, the bartenders, and also the new drinks. I'm not a big sweet drink guy.
Yeah.
I like kind of
So the Duck Duck Raz is not for you.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous drink.
It's beautiful. It makes great pictures for Instagram. I love it. Skip, I have sat at a table where we had 20 ducks lined up.
Oh my
before.
God.
Just little.
They're so sweet.
Had all of our ducks in a row. Oh, I need to do something really fast. I got to turn that off. Okay.
Are you getting phone calls?
Yeah, if I don't, let's see.
But so the Duck Duck Raz is for people that love sweet drinks. It's a great drink.
Mm-hmm.
I like the bourbons. So the Polite Pig is a great spot. They have.
And see, when I go to Polite Pig, I usually get the Polite Pig Punch.
I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah.
I did stop there before.
But it's more sweet, so you might not like it.
Yeah. I did stop by there on the way, and I did the beer flight, which I wanted to try all their their beers, and it was really good.
Heidi said I've had my ducks in a row many times.
That's how you get your ducks in a row.
Yes.
It's right there.
That's the way you do it right here at the Boathouse. I love the Boathouse. It's my second favorite place to go. I love Homecoming. It's my number one favorite place.
You know, I
love the drinks there, the food there. It's just like comfort. Everything.
I'm a big fan of the chicken thigh. You can get a chicken thigh. It's absolutely amazing. Hi there, how are you?
The managers have a little gift for you.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Now you get your ducks in a row.
That's perfect.
This is awesome.
Anything else I can do for us right here, right now? Do you want another mojito?
I think I'll do one more. Yeah. If you don't mind.
That's your third. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Maybe some swear words?
It's way too weak. It needs more alcohol. It needs more alcohol.
Fun fact, there's 2 ounces of that in every glass. It's the Rum Haven. It's distilled with coconut water. So
it'll sneak up on you. Is that what you're telling me?
I like that. And keeps you hydrated too.
Yeah, I need to have some of this water.
Yeah. It does hydrate you, but it dehydrates you quicker than you would like.
Let's have some water.
That's awesome. Then. This is really cool. They brought you a thing to put on around your drink there.
That's perfect.
This is awesome.
Well, that was so nice of them to bring us a little gift from the Boathouse. Brian, the manager here. And look, perfect. It fits my...
Oh, look at that.
It looks like it was made for me, doesn't it? And he knows that I drink the Duck Raz, and I've had my ducks in a row down here before. But I love the Boathouse, and if you all didn't know, they have this outdoor area. You don't have to have a reservation. It's first come, first serve
really
out
nice.
here. If you don't mind sitting outside. Today is actually a beautiful day. We have a light breeze. We're under this umbrella. It feels so good out here. And
it's gorgeous.
Robin's gonna be coming to join us eventually, I think. She said she was coming down. So both of us
There's a lot of bars between here and there.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Well, Robin doesn't drink.
Oh, she doesn't? Okay.
No, she doesn't drink. Every once in a while, she'll do like if they have like a Tito's and lemonade.
Okay.
She might,
okay.
Something like that. Here at the Boathouse, she has had the lemon. They have a lemon drink here that has like a candy stick in it.
Right.
She's had one of those a couple of times here before, but.
This is great. You guys have a great audience. Love the crazy Disney lady. This is great. You're not as crazy as I thought you were going to be.
Mark said it's always a beautiful day when Tanya's on. Thank you. Hey,
Yes.
Joy. Hey, Chef Ricky. Chef Ricky is a friend of mine who has a restaurant in Amelia Island.
Oh my gosh, I love that island.
Isn't that so? I've never been before, and he's invited me out a few times, and I haven't made it yet.
If you like Key West, because there's a little downtown area in Amelia Island, and it reminds me of Key West, and it's.
I think that's where his restaurant is in that area, because he always tells me how, all about it.
And it's kind of tucked away, so it's not as touristy as you would think, and it's just kind of laid back, and it's a beautiful place.
But Chef Ricky loves going to Epcot, and you guys like the UK Pavilion. Is that where you're normally hanging out over there?
Well, we have
Rose and Crown.
Yeah, well, our club, we have a mascot, and so I'll tell you the story. So when we first created the group about a year and a half ago, we did a bar crawl, and it was our very first bar crawl around Epcot. And
so you just went on your page and you were like,
we had 400 members.
400 members, and you were like, hey, let's all meet up. Let's
do a bar crawl at Epcot, which that's one of the reasons we created the page, was to do bar crawls. We got we got food coming.
Nice.
Nate, thank you. Absolutely. Look at that, delicious.
Thank you. I love the sliders here. So these are filet sliders. I got mine with the French fries, and Skip got his with the asparagus. They give you some different options. I think they said you could have the sweet potato, the baked potato,
right.
Mac and cheese. So you don't have to get fries with it. You can get any side with it.
Well, those fries look amazing.
Yeah.
So we did our very first bar crawl, and at the time, it was the first one, so we didn't know what to really do. So everybody went to go get a drink, and we all scattered. We couldn't find each other. So I just, I was like, we need to have milestones, places that we can all meet up. So we were outside of Rose and Crown. There's a trash can right there at the exit. And I was like, this is a perfect place for us to meet up whenever we have the club events. And there was one of our members that was there. He was a priest, and so I said, hey, and I'm not sure if you've done this before, but especially during COVID, there was no place to really sit down, so you would drink at a trash can, or you would put your food down and eat on a trash can.
I always say that the trash can is my dining room table.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I eat so often.
So we asked Father Sean if he would bless the trash can and make it our official mascot.
Where's the trash can located?
Right at the Rosencrown.
Okay.
So a lot of people take pictures with the trash can.
I was going to say, I always see people taking pictures at that trash can.
Yeah, and so it's been blessed. It's a blessed trash can. He took some Guinness and he sprinkled it on the trash can, and it became the official mascot of the Disney Day Drinkers Club.
I love that. I love that. From now on, I will always think of that whenever I go by there. But I don't invite a lot of people to come and have lunch with us like this, but I wanted to introduce you all to the Disney Day Drinkers, not because of all the drinking. That's just like an added bonus. But everybody knows what I'm all about, and I'm about bringing people together and doing meetups and having fun, and the more the merrier. And that is what the Disney Day Drinkers Club is all about. They're on Facebook. You all can go join the club. They always have events, like your next event coming up is Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, we're all meeting at Typhoon Lagoon over at the Sandbar there. And starts at 1 o'clock. We had a derby party last week. Yeah, bar crawl. We did a monorail bar crawl. And it's a very positive, fun group. That's hard to find on social media nowadays.
That's what I love about it. There's never any drama on there. And he doesn't even pre-approve post. It's just, people are that cool in the group.
Yeah. And Nate, you're doing a great job.
Thank
we're
you.
on YouTube Live, and we're doing a great job. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Very good.
So Cargo, what's up? I see so many friends in the chat right now. Tiffany Ann said 133 people. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you, Tiffany Ann. Tiffany Ann, are you part of the Disney Day Drinkers Club? Stephanie Bonjour, hello. Darla's here. She said Day Drinkers.
Oh, hey, Darla.
Y'all need to join the group if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun.
I love what you've done. I love your all the stuff that you guys are doing. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Have you told your audience that you're going to next week what you're doing? I don't want to.
Oh, going to Disneyland? Yeah, everybody knows.
I wasn't sure if it was a surprise or not.
The funny thing is, I had no intentions of going to Disneyland next weekend. I usually only go to Disneyland once a year in the fall for the Oogie Boogie Bash out there.
Okay.
And Heidi, who's in the chat right now, she said, Tanya, I'm going to Disneyland Memorial Day weekend. And I was like, I want to go. And she said, okay, come on.
There you go.
And so David was in the chat. David said, let me go check how much a flight would be for you. He came back in and said it would be $200 round trip.
Oh,
So I went home. As soon as I ended the stream, went home, booked the flight.
Ballast Point Brewery is great there at downtown Disney. The Uva bar, UVA, is under construction. They just took it down, so they're rebuilding that area. So, but love Disneyland. Mm-hmm. The OG.
So then, other people started saying, well, I want to go to Disneyland. I want to go to Disneyland. So now we have a whole bunch of us going to Disneyland. Next Friday we leave.
That's great. Where are you guys staying?
We are actually staying at the Indigo. And I've never stayed there before, but Darlene has stayed there before. And she said it's really nice. So it's owned by the same people as Holiday Inn. Is that IHG?
Yeah.
So it's
or
an
IGH,
or
yeah,
IGH, whatever. It's one of those properties. So
that's great.
I'm a member of So they give you a discount. But it was way cheaper than staying on property. On property was going to be expensive.
It is tough, because it's very limited.
Yeah.
One of the things I do like, though, is one of the properties there is actually in the park, where you actually could go downstairs to the lobby and walk out the door. And
I've stayed at the Grand
park.
Californian
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
I think
That is really nice.
I think that's awesome. And plus,
That's one of the cool things
Yeah.
about staying there.
And it also kind of, one side of the hotels in downtown Disney, the other side is actually in the park. So that's really cool.
Oh, Key West gal, hello. So, did you fly in yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
He doesn't even live here. And I didn't know that.
I'm down here pretty much every other week.
I had no idea you did not live here. When I reached out, I was like, come on over, let's do lunch. He was like, okay. And we were like checking the dates and stuff. And I had no idea you were flying in, but you're going to a boat show?
Yeah, the South Florida Boat Show tomorrow. But you don't have to twist my arm when you say, hey, you want to go to Disney and meet for a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's,
Darla said you get around.
I'm not sure how to take that.
I think either way you think of it is good. Let me let y'all see where we are. We're sitting out here. This is where the bar is up here. It was just a tiny bit loud, so they moved us down here. But it's a beautiful view. The Boathouse is right here at Disney Springs. And the food is always delicious. The drinks are always really good. The service is always fantastic. I really love coming to the Boathouse.
One of the things that we were talking about earlier was this is one of the top 10 grossing restaurants in the United States.
Yeah.
Number 6 right now.
That's crazy.
Currently, sometimes it's at number 1 or number 2, depending if I'm in town.
David T's here. What's up, David T? We're having the sliders.
And a coconut nut mojito. Look at that.
Yeah, I need to drink this. I ordered it and it's just been
Is that your
sitting
third
there.
one or something? Or
This is my third one.
let's see.
But I feel like it doesn't even have alcohol in it. It's like
Those are the ones that sneak up
It's like
on
a
you.
cup of water. Like coconut water
Oh, that's great.
with a little sweetener.
So have you always lived in Orlando, or what's your story?
I moved here in 2000. I moved here in 2016. So I'm from Kentucky.
So
And,
you're used to some bourbon.
I come from a long line of people who drink. Bourbon is the drink of choice in Kentucky. There are more barrels of whiskey than there are people. And that is true. That's a fact.
I'm also surprised that there's a lot of dry counties still in Kentucky, which
Yes.
is always amazing.
Hardin County is dry, but it's right on the border of Jefferson County, so you just go right over there and get you something to drink.
So what's your favorite park? What do you enjoy?
I am a true Disney fan, like the classic everything. So, not that people who don't like Magic Kingdom aren't true Disney fans, but
Right.
I'm a Magic Kingdom all the way. Like I'm Main Street, I'm Walt Disney, I'm all of that.
I love Carousel of Progress. It's
Carousel of
always a
Progress.
must. You have to do your staples when you go to the Magic Kingdom. You got Carousel of Progress, Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and to be every once in a while, maybe once a year, I'll do a Hall of Presidents, just because it's kind of cool, and it's also an OG attraction.
So anytime I go in Hall of Presidents, I just cry every time. I don't know why, but it's just like whenever you watch the story, it doesn't matter what president is the current president, but when you see the history in there and you watch like the things that our country has gone through and how
Right.
we've overcome things, I just cry.
No, absolutely.
It's so moving to me. Or I might just need a nap. I might just need to air
Right,
conditioning and a
you can-
nap, and I go in there
That's
for
the
that.
other, but that's the other best part.
Yes, exactly.
You're either moved or you're taking a nap.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Bye, Cargo. What are you up to today, girl?
These sliders are amazing, Nate.
Yeah, they are so good.
Is there anything I can get for you all?
Robin's on her way down too.
We're doing good right now.
My friend is coming, so I think we're good until she gets here.
Keep an eye on
What's
and
this?
she'll
is this-
probably
is
do
this,
a slider, too.
What's this sauce?
it. Bernays
Oh, for the
with asparagus.
asparagus. Gotcha.
You like it?
Right.
There you go.
Hey, Ian. Ian says, embarrassed to say that we've never done the Hall of Presidents.
Oh my gosh. It's really well done. And it's amazing because most of the presidents, especially the ones that you don't know what they really look like or you just have an image of what they look like, they look very realistic.
Yeah,
It's the more current ones that are, because
especially when Abraham Lincoln stands up and starts to speak.
right.
Chills.
Now at Disneyland they have Talking with Mr. Lincoln or something like that.
Yeah.
You walk him. Have you done that before?
I've never done that. Should I do that?
Well, if you like Halls of Presidents, it's basically very
I think
similar.
it's moments with Mr. Lincoln.
Moments, yeah, right. And it's kind of like where if you were at the Magic Kingdom here, when you first walk in to the right, where they have the Mickey meet and greet.
Yeah.
That's where that is.
Yes, I've
And-
seen it. I've just never gone in.
Yeah, and it's very similar to Hall of Presidents, except Mr. Lincoln gives a speech, and it's more original like that.
Whenever I was at Magic Kingdom yesterday and I was walking down Main Street and I overheard a young lady say, "Where's the magic store?" And I'm like, "We don't have one here. That's at Disneyland."
Right.
Great moments with Mr. Lincoln. I missed
That's
the great
right.
part.
They've taken all the other moments and they just did the great ones.
Yeah. The great moments with Mr. Lincoln. I hate that at Mr. Derby Party.
We got a traffic jam.
Next year, if you do another one, I'm there.
Yeah. I mean, the derby parties are great because everybody dresses up. I love Dapper Days. I think we met you at Dapper Days one time.
Yeah. And you were there this time around. And I saw pictures. And everybody was dressed so dapper. There were so many people there.
Right. It was interesting because that was one of our meetups that we do. And 400 people signed up. And so I was like, wow, this is going to be crazy. I hope 400 people don't show up.
Yeah.
And luckily only 200 people showed up. So it's still a lot of...
That's very similar to what just happened to me in October. We did a crazy crew. The people who are subscribed here call themselves the Crazy Crew. So we had a Crazy Crew meetup, and we rented out the ballroom at Shades of Green.
Okay.
And it was so nice. Like, it was just so... First, we were just going to do something really random, just everybody meet over at the boardwalk, because, down there at the boardwalk, they have their area down by the dance hall.
Right.
It's always real empty, and we figure that's going to be enough space, but so many people kept signing up, like 400
Right.
and something
Oh.
people, and we were like, oh no.
Right.
But
About
only
half
about
usually, about
only
half show
about
up.
half showed came. But we ended up having a really nice meetup, and we want to do it again for sure. But I was freaking out because I was like, whenever my friend Christopher, it was his idea to do the meetup, and I just never thought that many people would sign up. So I was kind of like freaking out. And we had a blast, didn't we, you all?
I'm sure you did.
We danced all night long. He had a DJ come, and we had 2 bartenders. It was so good. Is that Robin? There she is. That's my best friend.
Robin, how
And
are
we
you?
met through the channel too. This is Skip. He runs the Disney
How are
Day
you?
Drinkers
Good to see you.
group.
To meet you.
You can come over here.
This is a drink menu for you in the water.
Thank you.
Now,
so
Robin,
much.
she's already 3 drinks in, so be very careful.
I'm good.
Well, this is
I got it.
a couple
Oh,
of
2.5
sips.
drinks.
Yeah, a couple of sips into the third
Yeah.
one. Robin just got here.
Sit there.
Robin, the Boathouse brought her a very nice gift.
Look what
Tanya.
they gave me.
A rubber ducky bracelet?
Can you believe that?
Are you? Well, it's very
It's
fitting.
literally, it's perfect.
That's very fitting.
Perfect.
I love it.
Well, I told Skip about how many times I've been down here, and well, my friend Mark, I'll have to introduce you to Mark sometime. And I know Mark is a part of your group,
Okay.
but he is the one that will line the ducks up.
Oh my
When he
gosh.
comes in, he lives in California at Disneyland, and we always come down here. We usually come on a Friday night or a Saturday night because they have the piano performers
The singers,
in there.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Rob and
We love Rob. He's fantastic. And
The entertainment at Disney Springs or at Disney is just
yeah.
Yeehaw Bob, if you've ever.
oh, we've gone to his
Yeehaw
show
Bob.
many
Love
times.
him.
Yeah.
His energy is
Oh my
just
gosh. Isn't
I
he
like-
great? Yeah.
unbelievable.
How can we ever, like, we could never do that.
Yeah.
And I know he's got to be a good, well, I don't know how old he is, so I'm not going to just
Well,
say.
actually,
How old is he?
we were there and he told us last year. Did he say
Really?
he was turning 70 or
Maybe.
maybe it was older? I know.
Well, one
that
of the
was a year ago. I think.
and the other thing is he gives an A+ performance every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then when he's not working here at Disney, he's always does it once a week. Does a show
Yeah.
at Give Kids the World Village.
Yeah.
And
He's amazing.
I
does a
got
show
to
for
tell you
them.
what happened one night. Robin and I were doing a fundraiser for Give Kids the World. And we do not like Tower of Terror. Scared to death of it.
We don't ride it.
So just jokingly, we had an hour segment. Jokingly, we said if we raise $10,000
I love this. I love this. I love where it's going.
within the hour, we
Well-
will go on Tower of Terror.
Well, we didn't get to that point until we had hit like 3,000 and then 5,000. And then we were like, we're never going to make it 10. There's no way.
Right.
Like we said, for 3, we would ride, I don't remember what it was, but one of them was Space,
Space
Mountain
Mountain.
because we don't really like Space Mountain
Okay.
either.
So in 45 minutes time, we raised $10,000 and we had to go on Tower of Terror,
I love
and it
that.
all went to Give Kids the World.
That is so wonderful.
Probably
Was it worth
my
it?
probably my most memorable moment ever in social media.
Yeah.
I will never forget that. It was just like
It was awesome.
mind blowing how people came together to raise money. I don't know if they really wanted to help Give Kids the
No,
World.
I think they wanted you
or
guys
if
to
they
have to
wanted
ride.
us to go
They
on
wanted,
Tower of
they wanted to
Terror.
really
But it was
make
like
you guys scared.
crazy.
But it was,
But we
was
did
worth
it,
it. We
and,
did it.
and we did it.
don't ever have to do it again.
Nope.
Well, maybe you can make a statement now. Would you like to raise another $10,000 for Give? You're not going to do it?
I mean, I would do it for the kids. Would you go on Velocicoaster for the kids for
Oh, the
$10,000?
kids would love for you to
I
do
don't know about
Velocicoaster.
that one.
Have you ever been on that one?
Yeah, it's pretty intense, but it's nice. It's
We're
smooth.
way too scared.
Yeah.
But I mean, that would be like 20 grand.
So what are some other rides other than Tower of Terror? Because to me, Tower of Terror, yeah, it's kind of scary, but it's not. I mean, there's scarier rides, I think.
Well,
Here at Disney.
if you have a fear of falling, like me,
Yeah.
Tower of Terror is the scariest. Like, I'm petrified. I can get on everything at Disney World except for that ride. That's the only ride I could not ride.
I'll tell you what. What about if you guys rode It's a Small World 10 times in a row?
Sign me up.
I can do that all day long.
People might not want to watch for very
No,
long.
But
I
10
know.
times in a
By
row?
about,
Come on.
by about the second time in, they might be like, all right, we've had enough of this song.
Right,
and
right.
we're going to move on, and we'll come back when they're done with their 10
Hi,
rides.
Kaylee Mae. Who all's here
I
today?
would definitely
James, David,
Do it if I
Leslie.
had to.
Old Key West gal is in the chat.
Can't
Nan's
promise
What's
Global
up, Key
Kitchen.
West?
fall asleep and take a nap, but hello, Miss Joy. Hello, everybody.
Now, is she Miss Key West because she likes the resort or she loves Key West in general?
So she's Old Key West gal because she bought her first DVC at Key West, Old Key West Resort. So that's her
awesome.
chat name, but her actual name is Deneen. And I've had the pleasure of meeting her a couple of times, and we've even had lunch right here at the Boathouse before.
It's amazing. She's amazing.
Do you know the original name of Old Key West Resort? With the
I should know it.
Hey, Marguerite.
very first Disney Vacation Club members got to know it as
Hi, Chris
this
and
original
Sean.
name before it became Old Key West
I
Resort.
should know it. I know that, like,
I've just gave you a hint.
They had a derby party
Kentucky Derby Party, yeah.
at
Contemporary.
the Contemporary.
How
They
did we
rented out
miss
one.
that?
They rented out one of the
Thank
big,
you.
like the conference
Hospitality,
room.
yeah.
Can you just drink at the moment?
yeah, just a Coke, please. It'll be fine.
The original name
And
of
I think I'm just gonna. Can I do the sliders without the butter?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please? And fries.
Do you have an allergy?
No, I just
Okay.
don't like it.
No worries.
And like medium well-ish.
And hand-cut fries, that's cool.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
the original name of Old Key West Resort was called the Disney Vacation Club.
Really?
Yes.
I did
It
not
was,
remember
yeah, so
that.
there's only one at the
Because
time.
that was it.
Yeah, so
Right. It was
I
it.
always thought that Saratoga Springs was the first one, so it was
the Key West.
Old Key West.
Yeah,
Was the original DVC, and it was called the Disney Vacation Club.
yeah. So
Huh.
And now look at
No,
it.
that's
I
your
don't
trivia
remember
question
that.
of the day.
That's
Yeah,
great. Yeah.
and
wish
I do
remembered
Disney
that.
trivia every Wednesday, so you all just gotta and
A preview.
yeah, a little preview
A
of
little-
what
a little
could
hint
be
of what
on
could
Wednesday.
Oh wow! Do you win prizes or what?
Everybody, they win a little something, and I do that in the pass holder group though,
I gotcha.
on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Maureen's
exciting.
here. Hello, Maureen. Maureen is tuning in from where's Maureen? Scotland.
Scotland.
All the way from Scotland. Christopher said, "Will that be a question on Wednesday?"
Oh, there you go.
You got a little
Maybe.
hint. You got a little hint.
Tune in on Wednesday to find out.
Put it a few weeks out, not this
Oh my
Wednesday.
goodness, that's so funny.
Put it in the memory
Oh,
bank.
Old Key West gal knew. She said Disney Vacation
Of
Club.
course she knew.
She knew it. Hey, Sue.
She's been making payments ever since.
Yes. And she's so generous and so
Someday,
kind.
Yes, she is. Hi, Sue. She is very generous.
Well,
Yes.
you guys
Very
seem like you
kind.
have a really good
There's so
crowd.
many.
I
There's
love
like
this.
so many people that we have so much fun. Like Christopher's in the chat right now. Christopher is so fantastic. You would love him. Like if he ever comes out and hangs out with us, and
He's got to be
Yeah.
part of the Disney Day Drinker
Oh.
Club. Come on.
definitely.
Well, you know, I always and I was
I'm
telling
sure he is.
And Aaron is definitely. Aaron is the one who actually introduced
Yes.
me to Disney Day Drinkers.
Yes.
And he
Well-
would be with us today, but
It's always funny because I could go to any bar at Disney, especially during the daytime, and there's members always there at the bar,
I love
and it's
it.
always nice. You know, even when you and I came here, you know, there's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we were getting stopped and people were like, "Oh, we're club members," and they recognized both of us, which is kind of cool.
I love it.
So,
Yep.
but it really is something special. Not just, you know, obviously we all have a passion for Disney, but the other part is, you know, the bars are really much more special here because number one, these bartenders are they've been doing it. You'll meet a lot of bartenders here that's been here since Pleasure Island.
Yeah.
And you know that's
Miss Pleasure Island.
I know, me
So
too.
much.
Adventurers Club.
Love
so
it.
all of
our
that was
favorite.
gone before I came.
Oh, really?
Adventurous
Yeah.
Club
Yeah.
was our favorite.
The mask room was the best.
Oh.
Where the mask would talk to you.
I love it.
You'd be sitting there having a drink, and a mask would start talking
Start
from the
talking
wall.
to you.
Yeah.
It was just it was so interactive.
So
and
how
so
did you?
fun.
What's your Disney story? Like, how did you become a Disney fan?
Well, you know, as a kid, I remember as a small child being brought here, and
So who was a Disney fan? Your mom, your dad,
they
your
were,
grandparents?
to be honest with you, my father was a huge Disney fan. But when I came, I think I came in 1975 as a kid, and loved it. of course, back then you had to have tickets for all the rides, the e-tickets and all that stuff.
The ticket book.
Yeah, the ticket
You
book.
never had enough e-tickets.
Yeah. And it's so amazing. I mean, there's no other place like it,
Right. Back in
But-
the day when you had those tickets,
Right.
the reason they had ticket books is because you could come into the park without paying a fee. If you wanted to ride rides
Got
or
to
do
pay.
any of the attractions, that is what you bought the ticket books for.
Oh, kind of like
So
a
you
state
could-
fair.
Yeah,
You go
Right,
to
right,
state
right.
fair.
You could just come in, enjoy the park, sit on Main Street, watch the parade. You could do all of that
Oh my
without
gosh,
paying a
wow.
price for admission.
Right. And the
I never knew that.
And the
Thank you.
like Haunted Mansion, that was considered an e-ticket.
Yep.
So you had different levels of tickets that you would get, and so e-ticket meant the best ride in the park. They were the premium rides.
Okay.
Even Discovery Island was there, and that was a separate e-ticket that you
Yep.
would go to, and there was a now it's abandoned, but
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
so that you would have that, and so as a kid, I just loved doing it, but as a Disney adult, well, now you've introduced bars to the situation.
Yeah.
So
Things are
I mean,
a little different now.
and it's just even extra special. But the bartenders at Disney, to me, really make it extra special because these are some of these bartenders are career bartenders, and one of the
Yeah.
things I've always noticed when you go to Disneyland, the difference between the bartenders at Disneyland and Disney World is the Disneyland bartenders. Those guys are usually they're actors trying to get discovered. Their intention is not to be a bartender.
At Disney for the
Yeah,
rest of their
yeah,
life.
right.
Yeah.
But here at Disney World in Orlando, these people this is what they want to do, and they want to continue to, and they do it for many years, which I always
It's a
think
career.
is great. Yeah, career, and
Yeah.
also they're very specific with their drinks, and they're creative. They're another type of artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's cool.
just like your mojito.
Yeah.
It's a piece of art.
Sure is.
I only drank half of this one.
I gotta do some catching up.
I started feeling it a little bit.
Oh, geez. Probably because you hadn't.
Is that why you slowed
probably
down?
had breakfast, but-
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Um,
you have a bunch of followers. You can't pass out on them.
Correct.
No, you cannot do that. You cannot.
That's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
The rule is you bring your kids
Yes.
to indoctrinate them into Disney.
Absolutely.
And does your son still like Disney?
He does. I mean, what's to not like about it?
My boys could care less about Disney.
Are they more of a
The day
Universal?
may
No,
come where
they're more
they-
of like No amusement parks.
So they're video games. Are they video
Video
games?
games, friends, and sports.
See, that's why they need to come. They need to, be active. Be social.
Yes.
Our group is a very social group. We love to meet new people.
Absolutely.
And
But my daughter, she fits into your group very well.
she's
a day drinker. She's
Okay.
actually a cast member, and she loves Disney.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. She,
It's great because we have a lot of cast members as members,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Once again, we all have the same passion and enjoyment of the parks.
oh, you know what? We really like to. Another place we like to go, and you should try if you ever want to go off Disney property when you're here. We love going to the Beer Project.
I've never been
It's
there.
a new place in Winter Garden, and it's a distillery. They brew all their own beer, and they have really unique beer flavors. And it's just so cool. The
That's
food
great.
is delicious. The atmosphere is fantastic.
I
We love it there.
I love local beers.
So-
Yeah.
One day we're going to do a lunch with the ladies at the Beer Project, so
There
you
you
all
go.
can see it too. But right now, I think next week I'm at Skipper Canteen. You ever been to Skipper
Oh yeah,
Canteen?
yeah. One of the few places you can get a cocktail
cocktail.
or at
Yeah.
Disney.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. So I think that's
Yeah.
where we're going next week. But
That's a great place. Now you also have to, while you're there, you have to look for the secret book that you have to pull. So every day at Skipper's Cantina, the secret room is closed off, and one of the first guests that come in and pull the book, which it's the Jungle Book, by the way. It opens up.
Feeling it might be.
it opens up the
it
other
opens
room.
up the other room.
Oh, that's cool.
And
The
then
hidden room.
And then as soon as you go into the hidden room, it's the Lillian Disney's booth is there with all the butterflies.
Right.
It's amazing.
But yeah, it's always one of my favorites. Number one, me being named Skip. So
Yeah.
Skipper's Cantina.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
No relation.
Well, you can pretend.
Nobody needs to
Claim
know.
it.
So if you could get hired today as for Disney, what attraction would you want to work at?
Oh, an attraction.
What
I don't
attraction?
know that I would want to work at an attraction.
What would you want to do?
If
you could create your own
if
job.
it was an attraction, the Frozen sing along. Does
Really?
that count?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I would want to work at
I've
the
never done
Frozen
that.
sing along. I want to be on the stage
She wants to be
Okay.
Ariana.
at the Frozen sing along. That would be
What about you,
my
Robin? What would you
dream
want?
role.
What would you want to do?
Probably be fairy godmother. I don't know.
Oh, that's great.
That's
yeah.
not an attraction.
Well, that's a great job. You can fairy godmother. I love that.
It's a
Well,
role.
what if you had to choose an attraction?
an
though?
attraction?
That's a good question.
See, mine
for
would be. I
everybody
would
in the
love to
chat.
be a
Oh,
jungle
Angela said.
cruise
I said
skipper.
Yeah, you
With
could
just
do
doing
that.
dad jokes all day.
My
I would just.
son did it for
All
a short
day.
time, but he ended up transferring to a different attraction.
So he did get to do it.
Oh,
so that's
Christopher
great.
said he
was
wants
a
to be
little
Indiana
intimidated
Jones.
by it.
Oh, Indiana Jones. That's a great job there.
That would be great.
Wouldn't that be a fun?
That would. So an attraction. Oh my gosh.
I'd probably
there's
get
so
hit by the
many
propeller if I was Indiana
great
Jones.
attractions.
Or just any job
Any job?
at Disney. Or even if you could create the job, what would it be? What would you create?
A safari driver, says Ian.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be a fun job. I like that
We need a southern pavilion. Some of us would work there. Yeah, we would. Come on in, y'all. I think that's called America over there.
one.
That's called Art
The
Smith's.
barbecue place.
That's Art Smith's place. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I
Art
think I'd
Smith's.
want to be someone that maybe a VIP guy that took around the
Okay, the
families
plaid.
and give
Yeah.
kids the world.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
But then you have to go outside in the heat.
True, and I'm not good with the heat.
And have to hold a little sign sometimes.
Yeah.
Follow me, everybody. We're going.
Not
We're
great
moving.
with the
We're
heat.
moving.
Not great with the heat, so
Hey, Jesse. How are you? I had the sliders, but I only had one of them. I got too full to eat anymore.
I think it would be great to be a bartender here at the Boathouse outside.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh.
yeah.
Wouldn't
You
that
would,
be fun?
That would
Well,
be fun.
I think that would be great because you get to meet so many people.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Or being a bartender inside Oga's canteen, the cantina
Oh,
over
yeah,
at
that
Hollywood
would be fun.
Studios.
Where you got to be a character.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
fun.
Play a role. For
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
You know, thanks, Nate.
Thanks. I'm good.
Go ahead.
Thank
Thanks.
You want a mojito?
No.
You sure you don't want another one?
I'm sure.
You got a little fashioned? You okay?
I'll take another old-fashioned. Thank you. You know, it would also be good. I think it would be fun to work at the new resort, the Star
Riviera?
Wars,
Oh,
Oh,
Galactic Star Cruiser.
Yes.
Star Cruiser.
That way
I
you could also
haven't
be
been
a
on there
character.
yet.
I haven't done it yet, but I think
Has
it'd be fun to
anybody
be a
in chat
character.
done it yet? Has anyone been on
I
the
have.
Star Cruiser yet?
I love Star Wars, but I'm not knowledgeable enough about Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I think
Well,
you
it's
would
not-
develop your own character or
True.
a type of character and get to do that, you know, throughout people's stay.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
I was with Holly, another friend of ours from the channel. Holly Hill was with us. What was it? Monday when she was here, or Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday. And she said that she didn't really. She's a big Star Wars
Okay,
fan, but
yep.
she's not really interested in going because there's none of the OG characters are on
True.
there.
Right.
And
True.
so she's
I'm an OG
yeah.
Me too.
guy too. So
So she was like, I really don't feel like I need to do it because she said, let Han or
Oh yeah.
or any of them be
Luke,
on there.
Leia,
She
oh,
said
yeah.
I would have already bought a ticket.
Uh-huh.
yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
She said I would have already been there.
As long as Jar Jar Binks is not on this ship. That'd be
Oh.
great.
I love Jar Jar.
Oh, you guys like
bad
Jar
rap.
Jar?
I mean, why not? What's not to
That's a
love
bad
about
rap.
him?
Poor guy.
Or, yeah, Jar Jar does not need your pity.
He was there for comic relief. Come on.
He was great.
There's no comic relief
We's
in Star Wars.
going home.
But no, I think that would be fun to do. I wouldn't participate in all the Jedi training type stuff. I would not be interested in that. So I don't know if you're forced to do all that stuff. Or
My daughter went. She's a huge Star Wars fan. She actually worked to open up Galaxy's Edge, and she said it was amazing.
oh, I've heard some great things.
She
yeah.
loved it. She was like the role playing and being, a part of everything.
Kinda like Westworld
and you
type
never
thing.
know
Yeah.
what you're going to be doing next. She just loved it. And she said some of the best drinks she's ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
So if you go to Oga's, what is your go-to drink there?
I like the jet juice, and
Yeah, that's good.
I make that at home sometimes, but it is a bit sweet.
I was going to say
yeah.
I wouldn't have pegged you for that one.
Well, I like it because it's kind of a shot. I'm not a big sweet drink kind of guy, and Oga's, to be honest with you, is not one of my favorite places here at Disney because it's kind of, I just kind of say
Small.
tourist. It was kind of
Well,
tourist.
and not
Yeah,
only that, they
I
give you
get
45 minutes.
Yeah, they give you 45 minutes.
I don't like
yeah.
the pressure
Right.
when I'm there.
I do
so-
I like the resort bars a lot. Banana Cabana over at Caribbean Beach.
One of my favorite drinks,
yeah.
by the way.
Oh yeah. And I like some of the pool bars, which are always great at
Oh, yeah.
Mike over the drop off and stuff like that. Nate, thank you.
Absolutely.
Another old fashioned. Nate, what's your favorite, other than obviously Boathouse, what's your favorite place to drink?
I
Disney.
like Wine Bar George. I love their espresso martini over there.
Oh, espresso martini, that's good.
It's delicious. And
That
then
sounds interesting.
I really like the limoncello mojito at Terralina.
Limoncello mojito at Carolina.
Terralina, right down the
Okay.
alley.
Yep.
That's
That is
great.
delicious. Sorry about my reach.
Okay.
That's my
I'm a
favorite.
lemon girl, so
I think this one was mine, right?
That's yours, yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's like light refreshing. It's like not too sweet. It's like an adult lemonade.
That sounds
Oh,
like
that's-
something you'd
that's-
like.
that's what I said. I think
You
I'd
usually
like
get one
that.
of the two on the way to the parking garage.
Okay.
You usually get one or two on your way to the garage? Okay.
Makes it
So
delicious.
espresso martini.
It's
At
better
Wine
than
Bar
it's better
George.
than parking and then coming to work and stopping there. Too.
Correct.
Right.
Okay. But I think they make their own coffee liqueur because they pour it through like that drip system and then it catches on.
Oh, okay.
Whatever,
Oh,
whatever
okay,
they make
yeah.
for today, I think they use for tomorrow.
Oh, that's great.
So if you go in the evening and they run out, then I don't think you can get them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super delicious. I like it.
I may have to go one on the way to the parking garage.
Yeah.
And the limoncello mojito.
Very good.
All right.
How's the sliders? Very good.
They're so good. I'm just so full.
I know.
Want me to take another way? Okay.
I'll probably
Sure.
only eat one, too.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
By the way, we all had sliders today. So if that tells you anything, the sliders are delicious.
I was at the Polite Pig earlier, and I said I was coming here for lunch to be on your show. And they said, "Oh, the sliders. They crave the sliders there."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sliders are really good. What do you get if you eat at the Polite Pig?
I usually don't eat there, but
No.
you know, I love barbecue. But
Me too.
yeah, just to be honest with you, I don't try to eat as much, especially during the daytime because of having some drinks and stuff like that. I like to nibble on different
Yeah.
things. Like the sliders were perfect because there was only two.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Impactful
perfect.
and
It's not a
delicious.
heavy
Yeah,
meal.
yeah.
Right.
But a lot of our moderators that for the Day Drinkers Club, they love going over there. A big shout out to Tony, Leslie, Elise, Ileana, Ryan Noonan, David Humphreys. Let's see.
Are these your mods?
These are mods.
Okay.
And we also have Matthew Jardigan. Big shout out to those guys.
Do they live locally?
Some of them do,
So
yeah.
they're out
and I
here.
get ultra jealous when they're out. Like last night, they were at the Orlando soccer game, and I was just super jealous.
I
Then-
get FOMO
yeah,
really
yeah,
easy.
Yeah,
I don't ever like to miss out on anything.
yeah. You don't have to tempt me with a good time, but
But they
also
they have
Nicole's our newest moderator. She likes to bedazzle ears and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
which is great. I love that stuff.
Yep. I dabble in that a little bit, but I don't have a lot of time, so I
Right.
don't make them often.
She's very patient, which I love. She does jackets and things like that, which
Nice.
I don't have the patience for.
I don't
any of that.
bedazzle them often, but I do
She's
add
like
a lot of
good at that kind
embellishments
of
to
stuff
them.
too.
Also, Matthew we have challenge coins. So this is
Yes, the challenge coins.
These are
He
the
was
challenge
telling
coins.
me about them.
So I also challenged you earlier because I knew you didn't have one.
Right.
So, but it's a military thing where, and it could be any challenge coin. But what happens for a challenge coin is you're out having drinks with friends, and you present a challenge coin, and if nobody else has a challenge coin, then they have to buy you a drink. But
Yeah.
if everybody has their challenge coins with them, you have to buy them all drinks.
Yeah.
So
So he presented his challenge coin, and since I don't have one, then I have to pay for his drink.
but it was unfair because you said that you were asking me about the challenge coin thing. What is this
Yeah.
thing? So I knew you didn't have one.
And
So
you
it
were
was
just
unfair.
presented with this one at you did a
Well,
golf
they
event?
we did a golf tournament at the Lake Buena Vista course
They
right
do
behind
so
us.
many
Right over
things.
here, yeah.
Yeah,
So
for-
many things.
For JDRF, juvenile diabetes.
Love it. Yeah.
And they presented me with a commemorative challenge coin. They made 100 of them, and it's got there it is. Got
They
me on.
call him the Godfather.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
So it's got our logo, Club D3 on there. So on the other side.
I love
So,
that.
but
Yep.
next time you better have your challenge coin. 'Cause
I'm gonna have to have
You've
one.
been warned about your challenge coin.
Yep. I had no idea. I should have been more prepared.
Well, the rule is, and this goes for your viewers as well. If I will always have, I claim that I will always have my challenge coin with me on Disney property, and if you're always welcome to challenge me on the coin, and I will buy your drinks if I don't have it with me. I try to have it with me most times,
I would say you probably need to have it every time
Right.
you leave that anywhere.
but if I don't have it, people will go on the page and say, "I just
Hey,
saw
Linda
Skip. He
H.
doesn't have his challenge coin," and
Go
so
find
I would be challenged all day.
All
on the
day
hunt
long.
for you, yeah.
You're gonna go for broke buying drinks. Hi, Annette.
That is funny.
It's a rainy day. Oh, is it really, Joy? We need some rain here. We got a little bit of rain yesterday. Not a lot, but just enough to cool things off because it was so hot yesterday. Like 96 degrees. So
well,
hot.
that was in my car. It went down to 92.
It felt like
once
96.
I drove around.
That must have been just like the feels like.
Yeah, when I got in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I took my little dog out for a walk and I was like, good grief, it is
was
getting
hot.
hot already.
Meanwhile, in
And
places
usually
in
I
New
don't
Hampshire
get hot.
yesterday, they were in the 20s and got a dusting of snow.
Well, I know in Chicago it's supposed to be in the 20s. Yeah,
Crazy.
and Rochester and all that stuff.
It's late May, like
Right.
mid-May.
Let's see what
Come on.
Sherry said. Weather here in Chicago,
I love
sunny
this resort.
and in the 60s.
Okay.
Oh, that's cold though. But I can
they're
handle
supposed to get-
cold with sunshine.
The 60s is
They're supposed to get I read that they're supposed to get a big cold snap where the temperature drops 20 degrees within minutes, apparently. So
Oh, jeez.
hopefully that could change.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've
Polar
ever streamed from the Boathouse before. Or did we?
Oh, yeah.
A couple of times?
Oh, yeah. When we've been here for Piano Rob, you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is you don't remember it. You had enough mojitos.
Well, I
then.
know that I've been here with mods before, just like in a mod chat. And I've been here with patron before, but I don't know if I actually did a YouTube live stream. Y'all have to remind me if I did or
We've come
not.
from the parks, come here to eat.
Oh,
at
we
night.
have done that
Yes.
at night.
Yes.
So
Not in a long time.
there's a
but
lot
yes,
of
we
really
used to do
good
that.
things on the menu here. We had the sliders, but I've never had anything I didn't like, except for some people love it, but I didn't care for the crab cake here. But that's the only thing that I didn't care
Interesting.
for that I've ever had. They have these rolls. We didn't get any today.
I was gonna say
The
we didn't
buttered
get-
rolls are insane.
So
If
good.
I mean,
There's like a honey
it's
glaze on
probably
them.
like my second favorite bread that's served at a table of any restaurant I've ever been to. They're so good. So if you're a bread person like I am, you will love them.
They have good stone crabs when in season, and
Yeah.
they're fresh.
And a lot of people get the oysters on the half shell
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
That's like one of the big things that people try here.
Yeah.
The food is just really, really good. So, and like he said, it's like one of the top 10 in the whole country. If you look it up, we looked it up before we went live, and it was like number 6 right now. And he said he has seen it where it's been number 1. That's mostly like the sales part of it, like how much money is generated here.
Gross revenue, yeah.
Yeah, because they
Oh, yeah.
they stay busy.
Yep.
You can host an event here if you call and like speak with one of the managers. They have accommodations for that if you like have a large party that comes here.
Yep.
I think the most we've ever come here with is like 30 people.
Yeah.
And we call them in advance, and he's done Christmas party here. They like rented out this
Yeah,
entire area.
This whole area here.
I'll show you all what it looks like over there. So Skip's group, they rented out this entire area over here. And, you know, this room over here, I think they have an extra area where they do private events. It stays crowded. It's so good. Like I told you all before, they do have live entertainment on Friday and Saturday night and Sunday morning
Sunday
for brunch.
Yep.
Their brunch is delicious.
Love the brunch.
Can't go wrong. And you might get lucky and get to sit in the boat. That's like the best seat in the house.
That really
So-
is. That's one of the nice spots.
Yeah.
It's one of our favorites.
A couple of times we've come in.
You've gotten the boat.
We
Yeah.
have.
And people are like, are you all like VIP? How do we get this boat? And I'm like,
We just asked.
we just asked for the boat. So it's not for just like, you don't have to be anybody special. Just
Nope.
come in, and if it's open,
You're at Disney.
You get the boat.
Everyone's
Yeah.
special.
Everybody
right.
is special at Disney.
that's
Absolutely.
so true.
And
We
that's
had-
one of the things that I love about this.
Yep.
this
Cast members were so good last night. Like everywhere we went, it was so good. I had the most. Oh, and then I'm a character fan. I don't know about you.
Okay.
But everybody knows my story about how my love for Disney came from the movies.
Right.
So I'm a huge Disney character fan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because that's how I fell in love with Disney. Like my husband was stationed in Germany and we didn't have TV. So me and my daughter, who's the big Disney fan that I told you about, that's what we did. We watched movies because there was no TV. There was like one channel in Germany that was in English and it was all news all the time. Anyway, we couldn't wait to get here and see all the characters.
Sure, absolutely.
And it's still that way to this day. And last night, I'm walking out of Magic Kingdom through the castle, and all the princesses were
Oh, that's
all
great.
standing out there. like just taking little girls by the hand and walking down the
When
street.
you wish
It was literally like a commercial.
It was like right by the carousel.
Yeah, it was like a commercial,
It
and
was
I was
amazing.
moved to tears.
It was
It was so good.
Yeah.
I was watching and I'm like, why am I not there?
That's my Magic Kingdom.
That's
love
great.
right
Oh
there.
yeah, absolutely.
So-
Yeah, I'm a traditionalist too as well. I'm my guy is Mickey Mouse, of course.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's
my
a-
friend Joy, who's in chat, she loves Mickey. It's our number
He's
one.
such a positive character, always upbeat, solves problems, always, has his chin up. Mickey never has a bad day. He always turns nice,
Absolutely.
and I love that. I love that attitude. Yeah.
So do you feel like you have some of the same qualities as Mickey?
I try.
You know,
I would.
like how
I
you
would
can
strive.
see yourself
Yeah.
in a character. Would he be
I would
somebody
sh-
that you could
yeah,
see yourself in?
I could, whenever you get to choose your pass holder picture,
Yeah.
I choose Mickey because, I identify with Mickey.
Mickey.
I would love to live up to Mickey and his positivity. Obviously, we don't have days like that every day.
Right. This is true.
It is true.
So, but sometimes I'm goofy.
Samara said she loves Mickey. Oh yeah, Goofy's another one.
Yeah.
But it's always obviously all the characters. I mean, that's the attention to detail. The one of my favorite movies I used to like, and you guys probably didn't see it, but like the computer wore tennis shoes. Those movies I loved with what's his name, Kurt Russell.
Okay.
The Kurt Russell.
He did all kinds of Disney
Yeah,
movies
right,
back
right.
in the day. Yeah.
Loved all those.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Did you know that Walt
Strongest Man in the
Disney's
World.
last words before he died was Kurt Russell?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And they still don't know why, but the last thing he said before he died was Kurt
I
Russell.
think it had. I think I
It
read
might have
sometime
been
it had
something to do with like a movie they were working
something
on,
to
and
do
they
with
wanted
the
him to
movie
do the
that was
role.
going to be coming, and he
Oh,
wanted
gotcha.
him to
Yeah.
play the role or something like that. That's folklore says. Who knows?
I heard that his last words were, "Let them drink at Epcot."
That's probably what it was.
No drinking at Magic Kingdom,
but just
They
not
broke
at
the
Magic
rule.
Kingdom.
They broke the rule.
All right, I think we're going to wrap up lunch. I want to say thank you to Skip for joining us today. I just wanted to introduce you all to Skip and his group. Whether you're a drinker or not, the Disney Day Drinkers is a very positive community, and they all come together and do fun things and develop really close relationships and friendships, and y'all know that's what I'm all about. So that's why I invited you out here.
I appreciate it.
So even if you don't drink, I think that it would be a great group for you all. And mods, you all can put a link to Disney Day Drinkers in here. They call themselves D3 because Disney Day Drinkers, they're the 3Ds.
Club D3.
Club D3.
I love it.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Club 33.
Have you
They-
ever
they
been
all-
to Club 33?
I'm not allowed to say if I have or not.
Oh, why?
Which is,
I've been
I
there.
haven't been there.
Oh,
But
okay.
we have a lot of our members are members of Club 33.
And they need to take you. If you
Yeah,
all
yeah.
listen, y'all need to get Skip's people members in his group.
Oh,
need
yeah,
to take
yeah.
them in. You got to
Yeah.
go in there at least
I've been
once.
invited multiple times. I just haven't gone.
Oh, well, one day maybe.
Yes.
It would
And-
be
Did you
great.
enjoy it? Was it fun?
I haven't been to Disney World, only Disneyland.
Oh, the original one.
And
Okay.
did I enjoy it? Yes.
Spent hours and hours and hours.
The
they
first
spent
time
in
I
there.
went, I was in there for 7 hours.
Jesus. Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's great.
And we did, and we just kept going back
For
every
real,
day.
What happens in D20 in D Club 33?
Yeah, stays in Club 33.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, I only
You can say
posted
you
one
went,
picture.
You just can't say what happened.
Right,
Yeah,
right, that's
or
true.
so
Please
there's
stop.
the famous picture of the stairwell before you go in. I posted that picture, but I didn't post anything because
Yeah.
they really want to keep it private.
They do. They do.
And they
should.
want it to be
Yeah.
that
Absolutely,
way.
absolutely.
And I think that's what the mystery. I think I love the mystery.
Yeah.
The mystery
Yeah.
of it
Yeah.
all. So.
There's actually been some famous people that posted pictures they were not supposed to, and they are no longer allowed to go in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want to do that.
Disney doesn't mess around.
So thanks again, Skip.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sure that I'll be in one of your upcoming
I
events.
hope you had all of them.
Yeah, I know I can't come on Memorial Weekend just because we're in Disneyland, but
We'll come and have
I'll
fun.
definitely be out there
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
So yeah, love to see you out there. And we have the Disney Day Drinkers Club, the Facebook page, and we also have the Disney Day Drinkers Club group on Facebook, which that's the majority of our 70,000 members are.
Wow. That's
So, but
amazing.
it's always a lot of fun and once again, very positive group. And what I love about it is a lot of people move to town, they don't know anybody, and they join the group.
Yeah.
And they have instant friends.
Lots of friends to hang out
Great way to
with.
meet people,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's what we do. Like, we always have so much fun. People come in town. Just this week, we've had so many people
Oh my
come in
gosh,
town.
so many people.
We go out, we meet with people. It's just a really
hang out
fun
with them, you know.
environment. And everybody knows Tanya likes to have a cocktail now and then. So,
Yes, 2 or 3 or 5.
so cheers.
Can't wait to see this bill.
All right. I'm going to actually walk you all around the restaurant just in case you've never been to Boathouse with us before. And I will post in the group a picture of their menu so you can see or at least the link to go to their website so you can take a look at their menu.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go take everybody on a little tour, walk around, and
It's
I'll be
nice
right back.
meeting you guys. Enjoy. Show them the boat.
I am going to show them the boat.
Oh, yeah. Well, they
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness this was locked.
I know.
I would have been in the water. Jeez. It's locked. No, I fell into it and it went this way. And then I moved it back in. That's why I said I'm glad it's locked.
It's the mojitos that are talking.
Well, no, it moves.
Yeah. That moved
It's moving.
way too easily.
No, I'm talking about the whole thing is moving. Yeah. All right, this is the outside. They have it. We could probably just walk back here though. Do-do-do-do-do. This is so cool. I love this place. Some old boat motors here. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with us at the Boathouse today. Skip was fun. It's always nice to meet new people. I wanted you all to meet him because, like I said, he is a lot of fun and his group is fun. They never have any drama. And it's just a bunch of people get together and have a good time, you know? You never see anybody come in the group and say anything mean or complaining. It's just always people having fun. I told him, I said, maybe nobody ever is in a bad mood in your group because he doesn't pre-approve everything. Like when they post it, it goes right on the page. So I was like, maybe it's because everybody's had a few cocktails and they are relaxed. I don't know, but everybody's always so nice and just want to celebrate having a good time at Disney. Now I got the hiccups. I'm gonna walk y'all through. This is a beautiful view. So all this area they've been able to rent out. Hey Kim, how are you? Yeah, and I know there's a lot of people that don't even drink that's in the group, but it's just fun to meet people and hang out. It kind of started, he was telling me that he came here by himself because he lives in Virginia. And he started the group, and it was like super small group. There's a little area over here that you could rent out for a party if you wanted to. And then there's actually another room on the other side of this. This opens up and it extends and makes it even bigger. So depending on how much space you needed. And this door walks out to the deck where we just were. I just recently realized that was an extension to the restaurant back there. You have all the seating in here. The vibe here is fantastic. The servers are always on point. So you can sit outside or inside. They have these big, huge ceiling fans. It's nice and comfortable. This hall back here takes you to the restrooms. This is the area that I usually always sit in because this is where the performers are on Sunday morning, Friday, and Saturday nights. They perform right here. I like to sit in here and listen to it. This is the best seat in the house that I was telling you about. You can sit at this boat. Probably holds about 10 people comfortably, maybe 8. You can also sit at this bar or the bar outside. They have a really nice gift shop with some cute merchandise. Whether it's a t-shirt or jewelry, you could get your own Duck, Raz, Boathouse bracelet. Live, love, quack at the Boathouse. Love this. I might have to buy that. This one says, you can't float with us. That is too funny. They got their drinks. One of my favorite shirts here says, I'm sorry for what I said when I was docking the boat. Hilarious. And this is what Skip needs. It says, called me old fashioned. So they have lots of merchandise in here. It's just a whole vibe, y'all. They got socks and look at all this cute jewelry. Let's go see what some of these signs say over here. Do we have a signal okay, y'all? This is my happy place at the Boathouse. This is my hangover hoodie. Oh, excuse me. Lake Girl Forever. Thank you all. Sandy feet are welcome. Seize the day. Relax on the deck. Cabana Boy wanted. Beach people. No crabby attitudes. Go jump in the lake. They have all these cute little signs. It's so fun here, honestly. Look, you can even get some duck earrings. Heck yes. Might have to have some of those too. How about this? I think I'll just be happy today. I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy that before I leave. Dawn, here's one for you. If you're lucky enough to be at the cabin, you're lucky enough. Sometimes I drink water to surprise my liver. I'll show you out front here. You can also rent one of the little Ampa cars over here. If you eat here at the Boathouse, you bring your receipt out and you can save $20 on one of the Ampa cars. Take one of those out on the water there. It's just a vibe, y'all. It is a whole vibe, and I love this place. I just wanted to share it with you. We'll come back again. We can eat inside, and I can show you more details of the menu, because I know I didn't really go over the menu with you today, and the only thing we had was the sliders. Hi, Lori. This is where you can get some oysters and some big jumbo shrimp over here at the oyster bar. I hope y'all enjoyed lunch with the ladies today from the Boathouse. It was very nice chatting with everyone. And I'll walk back out here. Now again, if you want to sit at the bar, either inside or outside, it is no reservation for that. It's just first come, first serve. You can pull up out here at the dockside bar on a beautiful day like today, have you a drink, and you can order from the full menu out here. So I hope y'all enjoyed lunch with the ladies today. Thank you for being here like always. And I'll see you all again next week. On Thursday, we're going to be going to Skipper Canteen over at Magic Kingdom for lunch with the ladies. We're going to have a special guest with us next week also. So don't want to miss that. Heidi said there may have once been an epic scooter drag race out in front of the Boathouse late one night. Were Cookie and Darla involved in that at all? Because that sounds like something that they would do. That's too funny. Kim, you rock. Love you guys so much. I'll see you all real soon. We'll have lunch again next week. All right, talk to y'all later. And I'm gonna sign off now from the Boathouse. You don't want to miss this place. Make your reservations. It's so fun. And we'll probably be doing a patron stream after this from here at Disney Springs. We'll do a little bit of shopping. We're on a mission to go find that new lounge fly with Cinderella on it. So y'all have a great day. Always do what makes you happy and dream big, everyone.